welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. Today we are going to do peeled egg makeup. Now, this whole look is going to be about achieving a sustainable summer glow. Something that looks like like a steamed egg. Now, if you don't eat eggs, I will insert this clip to show you what that looks like.
It's a bit well, it's just texture, but it's got a softness, a soft looking sheen to it. Egg. Boiled egg.
Okay, so you get it now, right? So that's what we're going for. And we'll start with eyebrows. And I'm debating on making them sleek or making them nude. We're going really for texture, so I'm just going to make them sleek. We're going to use the Warrior 2 by Juvia's. I'm going to use Walzana. Smoky gray brown. It's like a really dark brown, but it's got a gray undertone. Anyway, we're going to use that and put it on the eye. But first, we're going to shape this eyebrow. And for that, I'm going to use LA Girl, even if I hate the coloring. But first, I'm completely out of order. Okay, first, we're gonna do skincare. So we're gonna get this thing my sister got me. It's Fruitia. It's called Fruitia, and it's the Pore Control Cream. This is actually a 3-step process. There's an emulsion and a toner. I'm gonna skip straight to the cream today because this cream, the last time I used it, I felt like it's pore control. I felt like, honestly, it could also be a substitute for a primer. It's so lightweight and like it has the texture of a primer, and I like to keep them a bit chilled so that they feel soothing on the face. Does anybody else do that with their skincare? That's not a new concept. Anyway, yeah, so it's a pore control thing, so I put it mostly where my pores are, and then I'm gonna spread it out to the rest of my face as well, though. Yeah. And it's going to start us off with a gelatinous feeling base that's lightweight because summertime. It smells like somewhere in between like dried down nail polish with a white grape scent. Now, I like both of those scents, but anyway. So, there's layer 1. Now, I have to do everything in layers as usual. But today is especially important because you want to layer on the glow, okay? But I will show you our last one is a treat. Our last glow effect is going to be a treat. Alright, so next we're going to actually put on some skin primer just in that area because we want, again, the texture of the egg. It's got a bit of texture, but it's mainly smooth. So we won't focus it too much. Oh, let me show you. It's the True Complexion Skin Refining Primer, or Refining Skin Primer. So we're just going to put that here. I'm supposed to take that out with something, but I put my finger in it today. Last time I used a little pad, a little cotton pad. And I'm just going to press it in where my pores are like the most annoying to me, which is right in this area, and we'll see. Last time I did it, it worked really well, so I hope I didn't do it with this skincare product though. Or did I? I did. So maybe they're a great combination. And this one feels like Crisco. Like, I don't know who else's parents have them use Crisco like lotion when they were little. We used to have a tub of it under the sink. And we use it like right after you get out of the shower. You put it all over your body. And you're all moisturized. I used to take some to school for my elbows and stuff. Anyway, so now we're done. Now we will do our eyebrows. Yeah! Take away some of the bottom that creates that shadow there in the corner of my eye. I kind of want to create the shape of egg, so I'm gonna try to round my eyebrow out. So I kind of rounded my eyebrow out a little bit. I'll fix it later, but Just bring it out so it's not just this weird line. Okay. Ooh, okay. And the problem with doing my eyebrows is this one. Because the front is so strange. Like, I feel like it's from when I shaved it once as a child because someone told me my eyebrows were too close together. And silly me took them seriously. I mean, they were serious, but that doesn't mean I had to take them seriously. Anyway, I tried to shave it and I was like, oh no. Because I thought to myself, I can't start shaving my eyebrows now. Am I committed to shaving my eyebrows like that for the rest of my life? And the answer was no. But it was too late. I already shaved it. There was no getting it back. And I don't think it ever grew back right. So that whole microblading thing has a point. When you shave things off like that, they really do grow back differently. I don't want to do anything to mess this up. Oh, too late. We're going to set it with this spray, the e.l.f. spray that I usually spray on the brush. I didn't spray it on the brush this time. I'm just going to set the eyebrows lightly. Okay. I'm wiping almost everything off of this, the dark cocoa Maybelline Temptation. I'm wiping almost everything off the wand. And rubbing a little bit on the back of my hand like that. Okay, and then we will mascara the brow just so lightly, not even really touching it, just like right in the middle of the brow. We're not even going to mascara the whole brow. Just right there. We don't even go to the ends. Boom. Well, we went to the end a little bit on that one, but I just want to set the front so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay? Look at that. Eyebrows done. Next step is skin. And we are going to use one Juvia's concealer. I'm in 6. Oh, excuse me. I'm 6. I'm 6. And then 140 Angola. So we're using those because they have this great skin-like finish. Honestly, I'm going to put it on with... I just cleaned my big sponge. And I know you clean it so you can use it. But it's just... I just cleaned it. I'm going to use a brush. When creating texture, or the absence of it, application seems to be the most important thing. Sorry I keep looking down. I'm just wiping my brush one last final time. Application seems to be the most important thing. So what we want to do is basically create egg. Now egg is not a perfectly smooth surface, so well, first we'll just start with a bit of spot concealing. I'll leave my face like that. It's really just the under eye that needs the most. Let's do that with our finger. Bing! Yeah! Alright. So now we are going to go in with the 140. So I'm just going to start by squeezing a bit on the back of my hand. On the back of my hand. And I actually want to spray the brush with a bit of fixing spray. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. I'm just telling you how I'm going to achieve the thing that I want to achieve, okay? Now I'm just going to take a little bit, smoosh it around. It kind of makes it a bit more, it kind of thins it out because it's a thicker cream foundation, so kind of thins it out for now. And we're just going to start right here and work in thin layers, okay? We'll start right in the middle. And we'll do our nose. And up the bridge of our nose and around the eyebrow. Okay, thin layer like that. And we'll start on the right side. Spray it again. Woohoo! I'm spraying it all over my phone. Take a little more. It's like a Bob Ross palette. Look at that. Radiant. So I'm gonna finish the other half of my face and be right back. As a matter of fact, I won't be right back. I'm gonna talk to you guys. How's your summer going? Mine is going okay. I feel like it's already over, you know? Like, June happened so fast. Actually, it was like so long and so fast, for real. For me, anyway. I don't know about you guys. And we'll just take extra care to get here up under on the lip and at the corners of the mouth there. Take it down by the jawline. But I don't blend to the neck. I just like to cover my head. And we're done! See that? Now that that's done. And that was $1 and I still have this much. So if you want like, well, okay, so remember my moles are like the indicator for whether how full coverage something is, like how much I put on to show. So I didn't even put on the full squeeze, and you can see that mole there, but you can't see the other two. Okay, so if you wanted more coverage, you just finish a full pump and you'll be good to go. Oh, I'm sad. That was a full pump. I should squeeze less. So we're just gonna kind of pat this into the hairline up here, by the way. So the makeup in my scalp can become one. I hate getting it on my hair though, but it's kind of necessary. There you go. So now we're going to do the eyes. And I really want to use my two newest palettes. So it's the Nude Glow and Afrique. But I think I'm going to save them for something else. Honestly, no. We're going to put Madagascar on, right on our eye. No, we're not. We're not. We're not. We're going to go back into the Warrior 2. And we're going to put Kafuru on our eye. Okay? And we're especially going up there. Kafuru is such a pretty nude color. It gives the eye a bit of shape. If you're my skin tone, it'll give the eye a bit of shape and a bit of depth. So I like to concentrate it right in the lid and right under that socket right there. See that? And then we're going to take Yodit and go up under the eyebrow. And just use this to set under the eyebrow. And right here, we're going to put it right here to bring that part out as well. So it doesn't get too stuffy. The egg is round and smooth. Yeah. Done. If we're just focusing on the eye right now, we're gonna take that Zazz and mix it with Kana. So we have like a beigey cream color, and we're gonna put it on the waterline. Just like an homage to a peeled egg. And to open up the eye. Give it a rounder appearance. Because we're not gonna put it on the whole one. I'm not gonna put it on the whole bottom. We're just gonna put it like right in the center. There, right there. Spray a little bit of fixing spray. Oh no, I'm running out again! I run out of that the fastest in the land. Gee whiz. Okay. Now that that's done. It's not even, hold on. Okay. So, we've got our naturally, subtly glowing skin. We've got our homage, we've got our nude eye. What we're going to do is add the tiniest bit of sparkle. Something that will catch the light in a pure way, like an egg. I was going to use Chago from the Tribe palette. What about Coral? Coral's a little too green. Chago's a little too green. The whole palette's got like green undertones, so we're going to not use that. Let's go into the Nubian 2 and let's see what Sheba's talking about. Sheba's more of a sparkle than a shimmer. Okay, I think we found it. Alright, we're going to use Zuri. And I'm going to use this brush here. And I'm going to put it on my eyelid. Ooh, that was... okay. We'll just dab into Zuri and the Nubian 2. And we'll just kind of dibble dabble on the ball of our eye. Dibble dabble, dibble dabble. So it's gonna create like an eye sheen. I like that. Concentrate a little more right on the lid. I like that a lot. And then we're going to take this eraser guy and we're going to go back into Zuri and we're going to put it on the inner corner. Like really put it on the inner corner though. That's the one part. It's the heaviest part, so it looks like it's like, bleh. For me, put it right on the epicontic. Right on the epicontic fold. Okay? Let me work on this side a bit. Hold on. Okay? What? Why does it always gotta look that way? Alright, that's enough Zuri. Put that away. Now, since we're going more for skin and that kind of thing, I think we'll go with the Last Sensational. It's the whole reason why I didn't really do a top line or a tight line. So, in that case, since we didn't do a top line or tight line, let's go for Total Temptation. So we'll do Total Temptation and kind of work it into the eye line. Let's take some of the excess off. Okay. And the other side. A long time ago, I saw somebody only put mascara on after they went and got a Q-tip to hold behind the mascara so it wouldn't transfer onto their eyelid. I should do that. Anyway, eyelashes, done. Yeah! Egg makeup almost complete. So, this is the treat. Oh, maybe I should put the lip on before I do the treat. So we're going to do the lip. And it's just going to be my standard taupe lip. It's like a standard nude kind of lip. I used Juvia's Place Yoko, the matte one, not the metallic. Oh, I had Vaseline on first so that the lip won't be completely matte. That's another reason I do this lip. You don't want a super matte lip for this look because that's not the point of this look. This look is not matte. It's a sustainable glow. A sustainable summer glow, like a steamed egg. A steamed peeled egg. And then this is Physicians Formula All Natural Nude. I pair these together a lot. Okay. Ooh. So that's the standard color, and it's like super nude. Now for the treat. So remember, I don't know if you remember, if you're new here you won't remember, and if you're old here you still might not remember because it might not have been one of the videos that you saw, but I said before in a video how I like highlight but I don't know what to do with it. So guess what I got? Guess what saved me? Black Opal. Black Opal saved me. It's Nude Glow 210. There it is. And what I'm going to do is show you why it saved me. So this is the stick. There's a lot of it. So I'm just going to keep it way down. And so Just whoop whoop. This is our last step for the glow party. See that? Then I'm just gonna soften it up a bit. But it comes out so nicely, and it doesn't it's really a nude glow because let me show you on my hand. Well, you saw it on my face, but it's really just catching the light. It's like pure copper, and that works really well for my undertones, this copper coloring. I'm not really the biggest fan of always having to use gold, so I wanted something with different lights. This is the first copper one I have. So it's really just catching the light with something that's literally nude. That's why it's called Nude Glow. And then I'm just going to put some like right here, just on the apple of my cheek, right here under, a little bit under my eye and on the apple of my cheek. I'm kind of stippling it because then I'm just going to do like that and work it in with my hand. It's a very sensitive stick, so you don't have to press hard to get the product out, which I like. Kind of put it a little close to my eye. Okay. Maybe I'll put some under here. I don't know why I would do that. Here we are. No, when I put it above my lip, it just looks like I'm sweaty. Put it around my eye though. Thanks, Black Opal. And there we have it. Peeled Egg Makeup, a sustainable summertime glow. Because we used fixing sprays instead of powders. Now, this worked for me. Just using that setting spray worked for me. Obviously, you know, my skin will oil, but to me it's okay because it doesn't oil to the max. I just like the finish a lot. If you have drier skin, you can just leave this as is. And then we have our highlight Nude Glow there. So there you have it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Peeled Egg. Bye from Peeled Egg Muffin.
You in religion.
Yeah, I did it. It's me in the egg. There it is. There it is.